It's now a day on since we sent our mail shot, and what I'm going to do now is have a look at the progress of it. So if I go into Query and Mail Shots, here we'll see our original query and the mail shot that was sent. Here we had 7 contacts originally, of which 7 were sent emails, but we can see now we've actually had some activity on this mail shot. 4 people have opened their emails, 1 has been bounced back, and 1 person has unsubscribed. So if I go over here and click on the View Activity button, we'll actually see a more detailed breakdown of what's actually happened. So here you can see line by line what people have done. So as an example, Miss Laura Chapman was the first to open the mail shot. It gives you the date and time at which it was opened and an idea of the browser and platform that they used in order to view it. In this case, because I've used the test database, it's actually showing that all of them were opened in the Chrome browser, but when you send them out, you'll discover that your customers all have completely different methods of viewing and opening emails, so there'll be a whole variety of items in these columns. Now looking at Jeff Wayne here, he has opened the email, but he has subsequently unsubscribed from it. Now you don't need to worry about doing anything more. Once someone has unsubscribed, they will automatically be removed from any future emailings, so you don't need to worry about doing anything more here. Moving up here to Mr. Cameron Burrows, you'll see here that the email has bounced, and if you want to view the actual text that was returned in the email, I can click here, and here it shows us what's actually happened. So I can be pretty sure that that email, it will eventually bounce completely, even though it says here it's just been delayed. And I can see here a fault in the typo in the address here. The Yahoo has got 3 O's in it, so obviously it should only have 2. Now if your email has bounced through a simple typo, you can actually correct it and resend it. So if I click on the line here, this will bring up Mr. Cameron Burrows' details. I can then click on Edit Details and go into his email address here. I'll correct that typo on the address, and now up here in the communication menu you can actually choose to send an existing mail shot to the contact. So if I click on that, it will bring up a list of all of my previous mail shots. Now in this case we only have the 1, so it's just listing the 1 here. If there were more, they would appear down below here. So I'm going to select it, and in a few seconds, yep, there we go. That mail shot has now been resent. So that's a nice easy way of dealing with bounced emails and making sure that the person you wanted to get them should hopefully get them. Finally, it's worth mentioning this number up here, the number of unique email opens, which is also the number that's displayed here. Don't be too disappointed if this number is very low relative to the number of emails that you sent out. The reason for this is that In Contact gets this number whenever anyone displays the pictures within the email or clicks on the View in Browser link. Now there are many email clients where you can read the email without downloading the pictures. For example, Google's Gmail or Microsoft Outlook allow you to do that, and in which case someone has read it but it won't actually register here. So this is why you shouldn't be too disappointed if this number is rather low relative to the number that you've sent out.